Two Indian Army personnel lost their lives in an accidental grenade explosion at a military camp in the Kamalkot area of the Uri sector in Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla district. Well, according to the officials, the incident took place during a routine equipment handover inside the camp when a hand grenade reportedly detonated unintentionally. The blast occurred during standard operational procedures being carried out with the military installation, which led to the sudden and unexpected explosion inside the camp premises. The impact of the collision and explosion left both the Jawans and critically injured. Fellow personnel at the site immediately responded and rushed the injured soldiers to the Army's 92 base hospital in Srinagar for emergency medical treatment. And despite swift evacuation and continuous efforts by the medical teams, both the personnel succumbed to their injuries and were declared dead on arrival by the doctors. Officials have stated that the preliminary information suggests the explosion was accidental in nature, and at this stage there is no indication of any external involvement or sabotage. However, authorities have emphasized that the exact cause of the incident has not yet been confirmed, and the circumstances under which the grenade detonated during the equipment handover are being carefully examined. And following the incident, the Army and the concerned authorities have initiated all the necessary legal and procedural formalities. An inquest has been ordered as required under law, and a detailed investigation is currently underway in order to determine the precise cause of the explosion. The inquiry will also examine whether there was any procedural lapse, technical malfunction or human error during the handling or transfer of equipment that may have contributed to the devastating tragedy. Security officials have reiterated that initial assessments point towards an accidental detonation during routine military activity. However, they have also clarified that the final conclusions will only be reached after a thorough investigation and the verification of all the facts. The area has been secured and standard protocols for incident reporting and the internal review have been activated. A spokesperson from the Defence Public Relations Office in Srinagar stated that the department is in close coordination with the concerned military authorities and that a comprehensive official statement will be issued once all the details are verified. Officials have added that accuracy and confirmation of facts are being prioritized before releasing further information to the public. And the tragic incident has cast a shadow over routine operations at the military installation, and further updates are expected as the investigation progresses. The Army is treating the matter with seriousness given that it involves the loss of serving personnel during peacetime operational activity. Meanwhile, authorities continue to gather evidence, record statements and reconstruct the sequence of events leading to the explosion. And as the probe continues, more clarity is expected on how the grenade detonated during a standard equipment transfer process. Until then, officials maintain that all the possibilities are being examined and no angle is being ruled out at this stage, though the incident is currently assessed to be accidental in nature. Notably, in a significant development, 2 Indian Army personnel lost their lives in an accidental grenade explosion at a military camp in the Kamalkot area of the Uri sector in Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla district. According to the officials, the incident occurred during a routine equipment handover inside the camp when a hand grenade reportedly detonated unintentionally during standard operational procedures. The sudden blast left both the Jawans critically injured, and the injured soldiers were immediately evacuated to the Army's 92 base hospital in Srinagar for emergency medical treatment. However, despite prompt medical attention, both the personnel were declared dead on arrival by the doctors. The assessment by the authorities also suggests that the explosion appears to be accidental in nature with no immediate indication of external involvement or sabotage. Officials have clarified that the exact cause of the detonation is still under investigation, and further details will be confirmed only after a thorough inquiry. And following the incident, all the necessary legal and procedural formalities have been initiated, and an inquest has been ordered as required under the law. Security agencies are currently examining whether any procedural lapse, handling error or technical issue may have contributed to the explosion during the equipment transfer process. A spokesperson for the Defence Public Relations Office in Srinagar stated that a detailed official statement will be issued after verification of the facts from the concerned authorities. Meanwhile, the Army continues to review the circumstances surrounding the incident as part of a standard investigative protocol. The tragedy has prompted a detailed internal investigation, with officials stressing that all the aspects of the incident are being carefully examined. Further updates are expected once the inquiry progresses and more clarity emerges on the sequence of events leading to the fatal explosion in Jammu and Kashmir's Uri sector. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.